me, Mario.
Hello. Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Let's go. Here we go! Let's go! 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 해고.
Mariac at legal. 해고.
Mamma mia!
해고. Here we go. 해고. Here we go. Here we go. 해고. Here we go. 해고. Here we go. 해고. Here we go. 해고.
Mamma mia!
해고. Here we go. 해고. Here we go. Here we go. 해고. Here we go. 해고. Here we go!
I remember when Feer was trash at BLJ. Now he can easily jump backwards on it till I yawn.
So long, Evoh. So long, Evoh.
I remember when Feer was trash at Bulge. Now he can easily jump backwards on it till IU. Show Bulge.
What up? How we doing today, gamers? I'm clearly doing okay with that insane clutch that I just had. What an insane clutch. And it might not be the last Mario run that we do today, because we have 2 streams today. 2 streams today, 2 different streams. Why? Because we're dodging NA scrims. So as you can see on the practice, in 2 minutes 26 seconds we have Wahvey versus Kofyr. Then 4 hours after that, we finish out everything else. So we're gonna do Wahvey Kofyr before NA scrims, let all these guys scrim later, and then finish out all the rest of the matches on the later stream today. So we might do another Mario run, who knows, when we go live again later today. But for now, we got Wahvey Kofyr. We're gonna run a couple minutes of ads before we get into it. Type ! practice. We want to get the ads out of the way. I want to get these guys in the lobby ready to go. Dome, 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 dome. Wahvey is in Bacchus mod. Custom training. Won't be able to do that forever. Wahvey joined first. Actually, Kofyr joined first. So Kofyr gets blue. We'll see. Maybe if Kofyr doesn't want blue, I won't force it on him. But since he's here first in the lobby, I'll give him the choice. All right, Kofyr gets blue. You thought Bacchus mod would still be usable in offline mode? Yeah, but let's be honest. Is anybody booting the game up in offline mode? All the time? Am I the only one who prefers red? First off, it's orange. But I like orange too. What's my rank offline? I'm the best of everybody I play against offline. Which is basically me playing with my son on the controller and me on keyboard mouse trying to score. Playing against him as he teleports the ball around. All right, Kofyr needs to take a little restroom break. Baby Feer is better than you, buddy. He does recognize when goals go in. You one-speed an all-star bot? Wasn't that the best time? Wasn't that the best time in our Rocket League lives, playing against the bots? We still get to do that? I mean, it's a little bit too easy now. It's a little bit too easy. I'm talking about when you used to struggle. We'd play season mode with me and my roommate, and we'd like kind of only barely win. I think we would eventually win. Back in a second with 100,000 bits. I see you're feeling generous today. We really appreciate that. Jorgen, thank you as well. Jekyll on 130 streak, by the way. Yeah, I'm kind of nasty at bulges now, aren't I? You could say I have a nasty bulge. When it comes time to hit that bulge, I hit it every time. Wait, why are you guys huhing? Don't act like you don't know how Shadow says BLJ. All right, we're gaming. We're gaming Central good or East better? All caps Central. Did not need to do that. East.
Show bulge.
All right, East it is. East it is. Chat, here we go. It's Kofyr versus Wahvey. It's a continuation of the $500 St. Patrick's invite. Only one of which, of our 5 matches that we played was actually played on St. Patrick's Day. But who cares? It's great to see NA back in the 1v1 world. We bought 5 different players to this tournament. You might have already seen BeastMode play Cosmic yesterday. We also brought Evoh, Diaz, Wahvey, and Kofyr. Evoh and Diaz getting the buys in this bracket because they finished the highest in RLCS. I went and checked to see who finished the highest in RLCS. Diaz finished first, of course, so he's always going to have the 1 seed. And Evoh finished next highest. Wahvey was that 3 seed. So he is playing against Kofyr. We'll see. I think Kofyr and actually Wahvey might have finished right around the same place in RLCS 1v1s. But it's been a long time since RLCS 1v1s. They're going to be starting up, not terribly long from now. So it's time to start warming them up a little bit, and I think these guys both agree. Kofyr of Shopify Rebellion and Wahvey of Virtus Pro. Shout out to Wahvey. I think it's probably the first time he's played in a 1v1 since getting signed. He played really well with his 3v3 team. And they're playing like maybe one of the best teams in NA. And before I say a number, chat, type the number for their ranking in NA. So if you thought they were the best team, you'd type 1. If you thought they were the second best team in NA, you'd type 2. Maybe we get an idea of how... Okay, chat just is 1439. 4, 4, 5, 4, 3, 3. So the point standings... I'm actually surprised to see nobody say 2. Because did the point standings not finish with Virtus Pro at 2? Or did the Rebels overtake them maybe with major points? Because I think they came in... Maybe I'm making that up. It felt like... they were playing like the only team that could potentially beat NRG, which is kind of why I'm giving them the credit as that second best team. But the Rebels, would have been the other team to be number 2. Shop were 2nd seed. Oh, okay, they were 3rd. Okay. Well, even then, there was more 4s than 3s. Do people believe in maybe SSG? SSG and their adjustments. SSG out with the Chronics and in with the Zax, aka Scribbles. Matey, I'm actually really excited for both Matey and Dignitas. Evoh playing with Dignitas. I feel like those squads have been looking really fun. Actually, I probably should have invited Bora to this. I wonder if Bora still plays ones. He's pretty highly rated in the ones leaderboard when I've checked, like at least top 100. I've never seen him play ones before, but I'm definitely excited to see more Bora gameplay. But we kind of had to throw this together. It's really hard to schedule nowadays. This Kofyr's going to finally get on the board. It's hard to schedule NA stuff around NA scrims and Feer's children. The combination of both of them make it really tough, which is why today we're doing this Wahvey Kofyr game before scrims, because it's the only time we could get it done. Then we're actually going offline. They're all going to play their NA scrims, and I'm going to go back online to finish out the tournament once scrims are over. as Kofyr is hits him with a turbo flick into follow-up, which actually might have been better if he had launched the initial flick. It would have gone into Wahvey's in and out save attempts, but he kept it close, maybe intentionally, and now has his second goal in a row, which is important to get going here before Wahvey runs away with it. A lot of people, oh my goodness, the double reset is sent way too high, so Wahvey will have a wide open net to make it 4-2. A lot of people were expecting a bit more out of Wahvey, I would say. In the last RLCS, he had been playing, you know, really high level ones. I think he probably felt like he slightly underperformed if we were to ask him in the RLCS last time around. But I definitely could see a Diaz Wahvey grand final. It's been a long time. Nice early reset. Wahvey got the reset right away and decides to use it immediately as he sees Kofyr challenging off the back wall. Able to pop it around him to make it 5-2. Wahvey gonna make it 6-2 on a kick-out follow-up. So after getting 3 straight, he allowed 2 to Kofyr and then 3 straight again. And this run has him heavily separated from Kofyr. Didn't know Wahvey was good in ones. Interesting. Wahvey started in ones like lots of other players have. I would say Wahvey first really made a scene in 1v1, showing he could compete with the best. He played a very safe, Moxie-esque, Khaled-esque, because, you know, people got pointed to not like a flashy 1v1 player. I think he's adjusted that. Since then, he has continued to grind. He's continued to be a much more aerial-focused player when it comes to ones, as often players who find 3 success end up, you know, doing or having, you know, their ones game adjusted that way, because you need to in order to have success in 3s. Nice reset. Wahvey is just trying to challenge from ceiling height without chasing down in front of the ball. That had to have been a mistake, as now Wahvey's gonna have 100 boosts and control in the corner off the ceiling. Needs a 50. Kofyr stopped it at first, but could not stop the follow-up. Good control here from Wahvey to recognize that he needs to get out in front and get the perfect 50 and gets his wheels down to land in order to have that side flip follow-up. Wave dish kickoff. Wave dish kickoff. Guys, I've been a little under the weather. So if there's just different letters. Nice shot here from Kofyr. Just forgive me on the wave dish kickoff into the sidewall air dribble. He gets the reset and he makes it look like he might threaten that left side of the net before using the flip and adjusting to a great shot bottom right. Kofyr zap dishing back to his net after losing the kickoff. Kofyr early reset and has to use it in order to get the ball accelerated towards the net. This is not the best ones air dribble setup, and he's down to go next. We'll watch it again a little bit if it's going to show us. Nah, it isn't really going to show us. Showed us the later end of the dribble. Game 1 going to go to Wahvey, 9-4. Kofyr forfeits, and Wahvey is off to a strong start, and I get the arch nemesis title. Thank goodness. And the BMW M2 Racing Motorsport. All for watching that private match. Game number 2. Wahvey and Kofyr. Wahvey definitely comes in as the favorite here in this matchup. Kofyr the one that has to look to prove something here in ones. The last 1v1 Cash Cup I can remember, which I don't even know if it was, you know, the most recent one or not. I do remember Evoh, Wahvey, and Kofyr being the top 3. The ones fighting at the end for that cash. I do think Evoh ended up winning. I know it was an Evoh Wahvey grand final. Kofyr, nice outplay. Should have a really easy time scoring this. Wahvey is not recovering anytime soon, and that reverse cam guarantees he knows he's not recovering. Feer just does these show matches to farm drops. Type 1 in chat if you go live and then watch your own stream just to farm drops. Yeah, there's tons of other streams you could watch, but no. Don't give them the satisfaction. Just go live yourself and watch your own stream. Wavy, nice air roll around Kofyr, needs a good bounce. I'm actually really surprised he didn't feel like he could side flip that in. I mean, you give Wavy 10 tries, I feel like he scores 8 out of 10 times there on that bounce, but maybe because if you don't score, the 2 times out of 10 you don't, you slam it against the back wall, you're definitely getting countered for a goal. So that might be why Wavy didn't want to risk it. That side flip shot could be a bit awkward, but I really felt like he could have gotten it on target. Now he's going to low 50 and roll one in. He's reverse camming, but he actually doesn't even see Kofyr on the reverse cam. And now it's 1-1. Maybe kickoff in his favor. Kofyr able to pick up the 100 boost. Actually, backflip challenge, able to steal it away. He's going to go first touch reset. Feels like he will, and he goes top shelf. Wavy denies it. Kofyr pinching this one to the side wall. Seems to be very willing to play the aerial game, but I would say slightly lacking the ones kind of game sense, really, for what makes sense from your aerials. When you should take them, when you should get resets. I mean, this is kind of a perfect example. I mean, Kofyr should never dive for that ball and put on a half-effort shot that gives Wavy a free possession. Just a mistake there. Kofyr, nice kickoff to equalize, though. One of the fun things about streaming is that you get asked the same questions all the time, but Dougie Fresh, no, I never get tired of answering the same questions over and over. Wavy going for the bump off the kickoff. Like his good bud Moxie. Falling far down off the ball and actually able to get back up to this. I feel like this was a pretty slow play here from Wavy. He did get the reset. I mean, did he jump off the ball in order to get down that quickly? But he got down and was able to protect it from the Kofyr challenge. Kofyr, big mistake here. Didn't pick up a 100 boost and then did not evade the demo and get back to the ball in time. Just kind of took it to the back wall without a plan or without a solid touch and got exposed for it. See, this is a situation where Kofyr needs to probably score off the ceiling. Don't love this setup. But whenever you get space, I mean, it doesn't even necessarily need to score. I need to see better attempts from him when he gets those free possessions. He's going to have a really tough time winning this game if he can get free sidewalls and then, you know, not get anything out of them. Wavy free flip into a reset. Kofyr demoed. Now taken to the skies over the top of Kofyr, forced to go high, but not quite too high. Actually would have been in if it was on target left to right. And now this is the kind of thing I was talking about before, although he's actually going to be able to recover for this one. Oh my goodness, did he get a save? No, he didn't. So this is that side flip I was mentioning. Earlier, Wavy didn't take a side flip because if he missed it, he was for sure going to get scored on. This time, I actually felt like it was less likely that he was going to score it. And he still went for it and showed why you don't go for it if you're not certain. Wavy now maybe allowing a fourth goal. Kofyr just a couple counterattacks on Wavy mistakes. And he is very much still in this. Yes, I said sure and certain, and then I said certain. Can I continue to use the sick excuse? How long does that last for? I was boiling to a crisp a couple nights ago. Surely, with an SH, I have like a couple of weeks of that excuse. Wavy. Side flip. Shot. Kofyr has the resets. Wave dash fake. Realized he did not want to just give the ball away. Now he's going to have to play defense and going to do so on pads. Flick from Wavy handled. But Kofyr forced into nets. Wavy, ooh, wanted to bump Kofyr. Kofyr actually did a good job of dodging that, going up to clear it. Now, is he going to get the 100 boost? Maybe was able to see it respawning and knew it'd be back for him, but he probably would have known anyways. These guys are already aware of those timers in their heads. Wavy waiting out a challenge. He does have the lead. Kofyr just got a reset on top of his car. I feel like that's the most interesting thing that the indicator has been showing me. It's not super obvious when you get a reset off of someone else's car, but it clearly happens all the time. Sometimes we see them get used, but now we know every time it happens because of that little indicator. Wavy is going to get another goal. Oh, no, he isn't. Oh, my goodness. But Kofyr very understandably dove to try and stop what he thought would be a goal. Wait a second. Wavy's low. Kofyr can clutch. Full field air dribble from the back corner. Has his reset. Wants a musty. Sends it top shelf. Wavy denies it. Kofyr wanted the clip to equalize. Wavy instead will go up 2-0 in the series. That was a great shot. Really well placed. It's so easy to launch those over the top. We're going to wait a minute here because ads were catching up to us. Did Feer share his thoughts on Venezuela winning the World Baseball Classic? I always knew they could do it. Was it the US versus Venezuela? Game number 3. Kofyr has been getting better as the series has gone on. He was inches away from getting himself in overtime, and if he's going to continue to improve throughout the series, then he might actually reverse sweep because it'll tip in his favor. Before you know it, he'll be dominating in game 5, but that's not really how this works now, does it? That being said, he will score first, and that might have been the first time he's held the lead. Nice recovery on this save. Air dribble. Has the reset. This time the Musty's not nearly as strong as when he tried to score it at 0 seconds in the last game. Pre-jumping Wavy's dribble. Wavy has recognized that often, but what happens is Wavy's forced to dribble it too high to the backboard. Kofyr knows that, and he's taking that into account. He says, sure, if you beat me while I challenge you, you're at least going to miss the shot. I can recover later, assuming I do a good enough job on changing your dribble. Now, these are the moments I'd like to see, you know, Kofyr clean up. I don't love that shot at Wavy. It's just not good enough to take Wavy out of position. Sometimes you want to shoot and then follow up, and that is, you know, a very valid strategy in ones. But there's a certain threshold of quality in your shot that you need for it to actually work that way without it just losing possession. And Kofyr has settled too many times for a very easy to save shot as opposed to, you know, a moderately difficult one. That's all it takes. Nice punishment here from Kofyr. You can take shots that you know for sure will be saved. They just have to be tough saves and not freebies. Wavy gonna try and double this one. Never really got close. We'll reset to the back wall. As he takes on... No, he's going to stop the Diaz challenge early because he sees Wahvey's early challenge. Got a reset, got around him. Has an open net. Saved all his boost to be able to catch this. He's tied at 2-2. Imagine telling somebody from a few years ago where the ones meta is at. Yeah, a player starts a dribble on their own back wall, and it's so dangerous that the other player goes to the ceiling to immediately challenge it in order to try and stop it. Say, no, you're dreaming. Nice follow-up from Kofyr. Kofyr could have picked up the 100 boosts, but elected instead to tap the ball away. On 0, Wahvey. Oh, great save from Kofyr. That is a really tough play to make. On 0 boost. Wahvey doing a good job playing keep away. Kofyr getting that read is just really, really impressive. Will he make it worth his while, though? No, he's out of boost. Just got it stolen, and he knew rolling back into net that a solid flick was not going to be savable. I mean, that's funny. The fact that he camped on that even for a second with the new indicators is inexcusable. I'm sorry, Kofyr. You can kind of get away with it back in the day, saying you maybe forgot when it was going to spawn, but you could tell that thing was not about to spawn anytime soon. And yet he still reversed over it once. Oh, no, he missed his follow-up. Could have been a goal. He was getting chased down slightly by Wahvey, so he felt rushed. Ooh, so it's not like it was a wide open net like we've seen in the past. Nice shot there from Kofyr. Boom, to top shelf. A 4-3 lead. Go for another kickoff win. He gets these resets early. Oh, gets another one right away and then goes for a 50. I like this a lot better. If he's going to get these resets early, he needs a little bit more of an aggressive initial dribble. Although actually going slow this time was a great counter to Wahvey's ceiling challenge. If you go too far forward, you actually play into the ceiling challenge. So you could argue he was trying to counter against that. But he stuck with the ball all the way to the goal line with that extra reset. That is an essential part of ones. That is a pass to Wahvey. Wahvey will take it for free. People in chat could have scored this one. I think a decent amount of people in chat type 1 if you score this one. I think you can do it. A few of you might miss, but everyone just typing 2. You could score it. Assuming that we put you right in the spot where you're sitting on the ground and you just have to shoot at the length of the field. Like, you don't have to be scared of Kofyr, because if you actually play defense against him, you'll panic and you've never been in that spot in the first place. But assuming you're down on the ground and you just have to shoot it from that spot, some of you guys can make it. I believe in you. Kofyr holding the lead. He's going to go to the ceiling for a reset to take the shot. Look at this play from Kofyr. We switched away from his POV, but Kofyr, seeing the ball high, taps it up to the ceiling, gets his reset off the ceiling, and then gets such a good air roll for power to score. Make it 6-4. Kofyr maybe chipping this a little bit too far away, allowing Wahvey to challenge. He got a clean takeaway, but it cost him his life, so maybe it wasn't as clean. Wahvey, ooh, bathed in the 50. Great recovery from Kofyr. Wavey's plan was to get him all the way in and lose the 50 as bad as he did, but what he wasn't ready for was Kofyr to have such a quick landing, get right back on the ball, dodging physical play now. Is he going to try and make this aerial worth something? It's going to be really tough to do, but he does! Kofyr on the low air dribble gets the reset and uses the bump in order to make it a play that works out. You can see Wahvey just kind of waiting on the ground, expecting him to lose control or really just give away a free opportunity. A low dribble like that headed towards the midfield is something that you probably shouldn't challenge. You should probably just wait for your opponent to hand you the ball and run it the other way. So Wahvey waited as long as he could to actually make a play on the ball, but Credit to Kofyr, who got the bump to guarantee to win in. Now, Wahvey scores off the kickoff. 44 seconds. Wahvey's down 2. Obviously, every game is a must-win now for Kofyr. But he's put himself in a great spot. He's had a few different moments that have felt really aggressive from him as far as when he could be grabbing boost. This was one of those times. He stayed on ball on the side wall with 12. Now he's going to have to play defense with very little. Wahvey shot red perfectly. Sometimes you got to, you know, take a risk. Go for the reset. If Wahvey had faked him, I think he would have looked silly flying way too high, but he correctly read that Wahvey was going to use the flip. So we delayed him. Only a little bit longer, though. Nice cut from Wahvey. He's willing to not shoot anywhere near the net in order to dodge Kofyr. He'll hook it deep into the corner and get the follow-up as long as that means Kofyr misses. Wahvey with the wave dash bump. Kofyr actually has boost advantage right now. Obviously, he doesn't anymore because Kofyr not going to pick up the 100. Oh, my goodness. Nightmare situation. Surely Wahvey doesn't choke this. Kofyr thought that ball was on the ground, I guess, and just went flying away. There was one bounce before the clock hit 0, and it was a high bounce. Easy for Wahvey to catch and carry. Now Kofyr has to clutch in overtime to secure the win. And he's gotten a great kickoff. Oh, he got so greedy there. He wanted a perfect wave dash or a perfect power slide landing to get a shot directly on net. He's going to have to use up his bit of boost to slow Wahvey down. He'll be able to pick up back corner, but he's going to have to defend an air dribble. Wahvey. Oh, Kofyr loved these early challenges, especially in an OT. Not afraid to take that ball away. Might get rewarded. No, Wahvey preventing the double. Demo attempt here potentially. Ooh, he got the bump, but Wahvey did enough to jump over and actually an all-in play that's going to allow Wahvey to score. It is just great defense from Wahvey. It's a GG's. Kofyr, if he had gotten supersonic and gotten that demo, it felt like it was his last chance. I mean, I could tell he was going to go for it. Wahvey manages to survive and steals away game 3. Another sweep over here in NA as Wahvey advances to the semifinals against Evoh. GG's. Another sweep. Another sweep. Shout out to Kofyr for playing. Okay, chat, here's the deal. Here's the deal today. As we look at the exclamation point practice. It's scrim time now. It's scrim time in 30 minutes, that is. So we don't have enough time to finish any match. So I didn't schedule another one in this time. Wahvey's going to be scrimming for the next couple hours starting in 30 minutes. And the same case for like Diaz as well. I think Diaz is scrimming extra time. So we're going to start up again at... is that when I said we're going to start? 2:45 my time? Let me check. No, that doesn't look right. We're starting 45 minutes earlier than this. It should be. We should start at 2 my time. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we do. We start here. This one first. Yeah, Diaz Cosmic, then Evoh Wahvey, then Grand Finals. Chat, we are not at the marbles line. Kofyr was looking good. I mean, he just had a couple mistakes that seem indicative of maybe not playing enough ones. You need to probably play a little bit more ones just to clean up some spots here and there. The Grands, yeah, this match starts at 14:39. It could very well start at 14:39 if Diaz and Cosmic go quick. No marbles equals second round Arizona elimination. You at least give us a first round. Chat, tomorrow we have Mina RLCS. I mean, later today we have more St. Patrick's invites. Do I have a March Madness bracket? I do. I want to see Mina. I heard that there was something interesting, like Twisted Minds lost to Stallions, which is wild. Stallions missed a top 16, which is like unheard of for a team that is in Mina. Like if it's a team in Mina that has a name you recognize, they should not be missing top 16. And Team Stallions did. But they're back now. I talked to Team Stallions. I talked to Nush about playing, and he said he hadn't been playing much Rocket League. So maybe he stopped playing, and that helped him achieve the 3-0. Who plays on Joe Biden, by the way? I saw that and thought, who's on that team? Did they not qualify? No, they did, right? Is their name different over here? Joe Biden should be in. What's their name now? Is it sleeping? Do we not? No, sleeping's right there. Joe Biden, Joe Biden, Joe Biden. Hey. Yeah, I can't see. I don't know. Which one of these teams is Joe Biden? This is the top 16. Oh, Joe Biden. Joe Biden changed their name to Radon prior to the group stage. Dope. There's a hunter in MENA now as well. Not just a hunter in OCE. Okay, chats. The St. Patrick's invite continues later from now. But if you click this, you say 3 hours, 30 minutes. And you guys think we're really going to go on Yapathon for 3 hours, 30 minutes? If we get 4 gifties right now, we can marbles on the way out. Otherwise, we'll be back later today. So what if Hunter and Hunter on a team? L streamer? OMG bruh scammer? Ellen ring break? Yeah, what was that guy saying when he first time chatted dental Mick? I feel like I shouldn't even say it like it's somehow a trap, but...
Dental Liga.
Dental Liga. Do a Chief Beef impression. Hey, everything's great all the time. I'm always in a good mood. Did I? Was I good? No, -2. I need to watch more Chief Beef, I think. When's the first game? In 3 hours, 30 minutes from now. He is always saying that. Exclamation point March Madness bracket. I just have Arizona winning. I don't know. I went through and just clicked the other names real quickly. And I have 2 different ones. I couldn't even tell you what teams I picked on either one. Marbles for 3 hours, Ogo. Beef would improv the next 3 hours. Here's the thing. Beef plays the game. And he's good at it. You guys want another win till I lose or ranked till I lose session?
It's time to dye the refrigerator for 3 hours.
Wavy plays at... What's my rank? I'm currently unranked. Your 2 weaker ended last night. Ones until I lose. Ones until I lose. Play till you get a rank. Ones till L. Ones until you win or the matches start. That way you don't have to stop streaming until after the matches. All-star bots until you lose. My peak rank ever is 16 something. My controller is not working. Okay, we'll just pretend like that was the strategy. Okay, I feel like he's being nice. I'm worried. I don't want to punish him now because I feel like he just handed me the ball for free because he thought, again, the truth, which was that my controller didn't seem like it was working. I felt like he was too close. Try and punish him. Oh, no way! Chat. No clips. Turn off the clips. He might be scoring on me. I want to be sure he didn't save it. I wanted to be 100% sure he didn't save it. And he didn't. He didn't, for the record. he gonna bump me? I don't understand why he didn't panic. Like he should have panicked when I... Oh gosh, dude, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be a good day. I do think we can still win it. I need to lock in a little bit. I wanted to tap it a bit higher than that while I picked up the boost. Okay, this guy is gonna try and be mechy, but we're like diamond and ones right now, so actually was kind of mechy. Where is the scoreboard? Oh, you guys are zoomed in. What a wave dash. All right. It's recoverable. It's ones after all. Why would he panic when we've seen all the evidence in the first 30 seconds? Yeah, considering I had a wide open net and I just didn't hit it, you're kind of making a pretty good point. Why ever assume that I'm going to hit the ball? He kind of assumed I was going to hit the ball there. Are you like mechy? No. See, there's our freebie. And we didn't score it. I don't want to shoot there either. Surely he misses. Oh my goodness. You're supposed to miss as much stuff as I miss. Why did he hit it towards the corner? Couldn't you just hit it straight towards the net? Not to tell this guy who's up 4-0 what to do. He clearly doesn't need any of my help, but why did he turn in field too? Oh my gosh, this guy is my nightmare. That time I went soft instead of trying to... Okay, surely I can find a way to score this one. Whew! Nice one to me instantly. Is he mechy? He kind of proved he was mechy earlier. Dude, what a save. It's chalked for me, man. It's just... It's over. Easy. Easy saves. Dude, what is he doing mechs-wise as well? What is going on? He's kind of good at the game, which usually I don't have to play anybody good at the game in ones. Let's go get the boost. That seems like a good idea, right? And use all of it to just go make that save. Saved by the keeper. All right, he's never... That was a bad shot. That one wasn't a good save. That one was just a bad shot. We could still win this, which is what's insane. Problem is our kickoffs are not good. Do we just dive here like a madman? No, we don't. We definitely don't dive like that. My goodness, that was just embarrassing. That's a good shot too. All right, I guess we're playing until we win. Can't end on a loss like this. Or is it a loss? What a save. Oh, almost save. Maybe start making contact with the ball. I know. Flying past it without touching it is not great. Uh-oh. think we just have to be like pretty aggressive now. He's been backing off here though. Oh, wanted the straight dunk into the net. Maybe he can help me 50 it to the net. Okay, I don't think it's very doable. I mean, that doesn't hurt our chances, but I need to shoot it right away. Okay, let's go next one. Diamond 2, dude. We got cooked by a Diamond 2. First game starting right now. My strat in ones is to score more than the other person. Hope this helps. Got it. I can do that for sure. What's my rank in 1v1? I guess it's Diamond 2. The highest it's ever been was Champ 3, 1 win away from Grand Champ. But could you believe that that wasn't any time recently? Could you believe that that wasn't any time in the last like 3 years? Am I gonna get demoed? Oh. Oh, what a scam. Nah, it wasn't even close. Wasn't a scam at all. You still play solid? I don't know if that could be said about my own 1v1 gameplay. It is definitely the right way to rank. Oh, dude. Okay, we're gonna have only one goal. We have only one goal. It's not even winning. It's literally just hitting the ball every time we go for it. That's it. We just need to hit the ball every time you drive at it and just go from there. Like, we can work everything out afterwards as long as we hit the ball every time we drive at it. Even if it's soft, we just can't miss. He might have a big flick. No, it doesn't need to flick. This guy's got a good strategy. If I have to wait in replays, very likely to abandon. I don't even want to shoot. Is he gonna power shot? Did he follow? Please? Thank the Lord. Just watch Wahvey gameplay. We need to get this win so we can get out of here and get ready for later St. Patrick's invite. I mean, watching pro play can help, but only watching pro play leads to stuff like that. And not actually getting in the game and hitting the ball every once in a while. But also, one's pro play is just not the same as my game at all. Alrighty. You don't play the game? But I got a 22 Mario run earlier today. Sub 22, that is. There's a 21 something. This was not a good play by me. I really should not go for this. Like, he should touch it right there, and then he outplays me, and I'm screwed. Oh, dude, I don't know why I didn't even think he would try that. I didn't think he had a good enough angle. Otherwise, I would have just gone back. I guess he had a really good recovery. Thought he was delaying the kickoff by more than that. That is a good shot. Hot damn. This is as good as it gets, gamer. DVX Blast already beat my PB. That's not going to score, is it? Wait, that's in. Dude, I thought I was setting up a counterattack. I was like getting ready to hit it against the back wall and score for free. Please be in. Thank goodness. Your plat 2 and 1s think you can snipe Feer? No, it's a bit low. Plat 2 is a bit low. Why is that cringe? I didn't even bump him. It wasn't a double jump bump. I just double jumped the ball over him. That does not count as cringe. Dude, what are these people doing who can touch the ball twice in the air in my rank? I guess it's time to start challenging people. Surely I just scored this, right? Like, what? What? I mean, I guess based on what I've done before, he's like, I feel pretty good about this guy not hitting that. Bummer. He's done such a good job of clutching these kickoffs previously, and then the one time he misses, he just passes it to me. Nice shot, dude.
Haha. Chat, let's keep the memes coming. We've got Glorpfit, Louis, and D-Squan1439. But if you actually want some real solid advice to hit that vibe and finally rank up, focus on hitting the ball, not missing, and staying calm.
Is it advice bot? Back? He didn't say chaos once, so there's no way. Good cringe. Good cringe. Too high. He didn't even have to pretend like it was in. I'll be honest, I was kind of expecting ones to be freer wins than twos. I don't know why. Haven't played it in forever, but I thought that's because my rank would be lower because of that. All right. Guy hit me with a whoops. Diamond 2 and 1s is practically GC. Has it moved down that much? I would say Champ 2 used to be like GC and 2s. Because I remember thinking all of my ranks were like the same percentage. You've played people in Diamond 1 with Grand Champ titles? I mean, the guy I just played against had a Grand Champ title, but I don't know, one's is different. Can't let him know he scored it on his own. Have to score it for him. Good shot, dude. It's really interesting the variety you come across. Yeah, you do kind of get just so many different types of gamers, and it gets really revealed in ones. You'll have people who can hit like quad resets. You can tell that's why they're good. And then you have the people who are more like me, who can't do anything, but then can somehow beat you on occasion, although I'm just not really proving that right now, since I'm just losing. Wow, impressed with this guy. Bag it up, Terry, bag it up. Who get that boost? Surely it's not a mistake. I should never flick it. It's just low 50 it with 0 boost. Not good enough at flicking. He got a reset and got underneath it. Oh, brutal, dude. I thought he was so much closer. So he's always going to use his flip because we're in Diamond 2 where it's actually sick to try and get underneath it and pop it instead of just fake. I'm impressed so far. Like, normally when I play ones, people will go in the air, but very importantly, they've done a good job at protecting the ball. Like, they're not just like, usually they go in the air and they just give me a goal for free. What to do? What to do? Kind of in a tough spot. Should we get boost? Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. I think I got distracted, to be fair, by someone ending the prediction, saying that I had lost this game, when this game is very much not over. And now I have to prove it, which is annoying. Dude, that's so good. Like, that is wild. That is just really good gameplay. Dude, maybe it is over. Wow, that's just really good gameplay. I just don't have to play against that very often. See, we're not getting anything out of those. Wavy Kofyr happened. We're just getting a quick win and getting out. Okay, we still got it. We still got it. Had to prove insane wrong. It's not in anyways, so it doesn't matter. Oh, brutal. Even with going to cringe. Four left to get. Four left to get. Dang it, dude. Oh. All right. We'll win the next one. I don't think we can flick the ball, to be fair. We've had a pretty rough go of it. Or a farmer, dude. Another TTV. Come on, ball. I don't care, chat. I don't care. Cringe all you want. I don't deserve any credit. Chat keeps saying we're pretty good while losing in Diamond 2-1s. Diamond 2-1s has for sure changed, though. Is it because bots or something? Have bots pushed people down? People are just not hitting, like, air dribbles to the net. Anytime someone goes in the air in my ones rank, normally, you just laugh and go, thanks for the free goal. And they just drop it to you and you just score. Guess I'm not one of those people who can shoot the open net. Like, what's going on? He's gonna go in the air again. Is he gonna hit that? No. But this is the weird part. That's the extra weird part. The recovery is like unheard of in my rank. I've never had to play against someone who could recover from a missed aerial like that. I think there's just as big of a skill gap between ranks anymore. There's not as big of a skill gap. Getting champ in ones is harder than GC in twos. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is now. Back in the day when I used to play both modes, champ 1 was pretty free. It was champ 2, champ 3 that was harder for me. Maybe the boys will power us to victory. The guy faked one too many times. What rank is this? I think it's Diamond 2. Could be as low as Diamond 1. We lost 3 or 4 in a row. 3 in a row? But this is what I feel like ones will do to you as well. You'll just like play against people that seem like you could never beat them. And then you'll just randomly play against someone who feels like they're barely on the field. And then it doesn't even feel good to win. It doesn't even feel good to win. I want to feel like I'm beating someone. Oh, I prioritized him not getting a touch. Yeah, he's gonna go cringe. Did I get it? I did! Pony saving at 12 months prime. Ponies, you're a DSC now. See, that's what happens with ones. You like play a few games that feel like it could be like earning a lot if you were to win them. And then you just apparently play a guy who's like the same rank. I guess he's also playing his first ones games. And you just are able to win easily. Wahvey destroyed! Oh my goodness. I don't know why the scoreboard messes up like that. Chats! I'll see you later today, okay? I will see you later today for more St. Patrick's Day invite. Thanks for hanging out today and watching me get a win and win ones. Wow. I owed it to you because it was a sweep. I hope you enjoyed the ones gameplay you got to see. Diaz, Cosmic, Evoh, Wahvey, Grand Finals later today. $500 winner take all. Mocha Joey, thank you for the 41 months, tier 1. When is Diaz? It's 5 p.m. Eastern. 5 p.m. Eastern. It's 2 p.m. my time. Another Super Mario 64 run? Potentially. Feer hit the gritty.